So since the price of Bitcoin right now is flashing us a very interesting scenario, I am sure you guys want to find out what is next, in which trend direction the price in the medium short term and even for the upcoming days might be possibly heading. If that is the case, then please do not hesitate to destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. Now first thing first, let's look at this leading indicator, because according to our leading indicator, Bitcoin looks like getting attracted towards it. But the most important question here is, will this resistance get broken? I mean, the resistance from this top, central and the bottom CPI line gets broken, because price remaining below this trend line could be resulting in a move like this. I mean, after a small relief rally, Bitcoin getting attracted back towards this first target for the month of Feb, which is around 91,000, and even lower towards 85,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, guys. In the medium short term, Bitcoin is showing a relief rally, but we don't want to get fooled. I mean, we want the price of Bitcoin to find proper support above this CPI trend line, and only after that we know it is an actual reversal in this manner. So as long as the price in the medium short term remains below the CPI trend line, any sort of a rally will be looked as a temporary rally, and price after that is expected to head towards the original trend duration. And why is this resistance so important? Because parallelly we also have this Williams alligator indicator resistance lying around that area. I mean, this is a bearish cross. Blue line appearing at the top, green line at the bottom only happens during downtrend. And since this is also a bearish cross and price is heading towards the downside, now any sort of a rally, the same line which during uptrend acts as a support will be acting as a resistance. Yes, guys, this same trend line which during uptrend acts as support is expected to act as resistance. So that's why it is very important for us that we find a proper support above the CPI trend line, support above this Williams alligator indicator, because as long as the price of Bitcoin remains below this key trend line, any sort of a rally will be looked as a temporary rally, and price after that is expected to head lower, because parallelly Bitcoin is also breaking the lower band from this Bollinger Band. And what does this mean? I showed you this on my previous video. Upper band usually gets broken during uptrend, right? And during this uptrend, the center line also acts as support. But during downtrend, price starts breaking the lower band, and during this downtrend, a rally gets rejected after reaching the central line. You can see lower band gets broken during downtrend. So in our case, this is also a break to the downside. I mean, we have broken the lower band. So in the medium short term, any sort of a rally, as long as the price remains below the CPI trend line, as long as the price remains below this Williams alligator indicator, now we also have an additional resistance from this basis line or the central line. Yes, guys, we have to overcome this key line of resistance. Otherwise, this rally, what we might see here in the medium short term, will be turning out into a temporary rally, and price after that is expected to head towards the original trend duration. And not just only because of these indicators, even according to the price action, if you look at this symmetrical triangle type of formation, you can see Bitcoin is finding support at the lower trend line and resistance at the upper trend line. So what does this mean? If the price starts showing a move in this manner, right, then you can see in the medium short term, yes, we might see a move towards this upper trend line, but we know around that area we have additional resistance from this basis line, we have additional resistance from this Williams alligator indicator, and even from this CPI indicator. So even if the price here in the medium short term starts showing bullishness but remains below the key trend line, I mean key resistance line, even according to this symmetrical triangle, this bullish move towards the upper trend line will be just a temporary move, and price after that is expected to show a continuation in this manner, because we are aware beside the symmetrical triangle, parallelly Bitcoin is forming an ascending broadening wedge pattern, which is a bearish continuation pattern, and since the price has also broken below the lower trend line, which previously held the price, just like I shown you an example, you can see now a rally, but price failing to regain its trend above this resistance line means a temporary rally, and price after that is expected to hit to the downside. So same thing could be happening in our case as well. I mean, a move in this manner and Bitcoin getting attracted in between 85,000, because we know Bitcoin parallelly is also following another bearish continuation pattern known as rising channel. Rising channel is also pointing us that we have lost the support from this lower trend line. Now we have to be careful because this could be resulting in a continuation in this manner, just like I shown in an example. So that's why please be careful. Wait until certain line of resistance or support gets broken before jumping into any trades, because right now the last line of defense for us sits around 96,000. If the price regains strength above the upper trend line, which will be around 101,000, then we know Bitcoin could be following this bullish continuation pattern, and this entire bearish move will be looked as a retest. You can see even in this example, after a bullish break, we came for a retest, and after that, we had an actual bullish continuation. So if we want a similar move playing out in our case as well, then you can see, guys, last line of support, last line of hope is around 96,000. So this support is not allowed to break, and remaining above that means in the medium short term, we might be slowly getting attracted towards the upper trend line from this symmetrical triangle, basis line, Williams alligator indicator, and even the resistance from the CPR indicator. So what I'm trying to pinpoint here is that Bitcoin must hold the support which we have around 96,000 in the medium short term. And if you want to look for another bullish opportunity, then wait until 100,000, 101,000 resistance gets broken, because if we fail to do that, I mean, price failing to break out of this key resistance line, you can see in a weekly time frame, this could be looked as a double top pattern. One top, two top, double top pattern, and price after a small rally like this could be heading towards the neckline. And we know as soon as this neckline gets tested, price will line up perfectly with this double top pattern, which is a bearish continuation pattern. So to avoid a move in this manner around 85,000, the price in the medium short term must hold the support around 96,000. And to the upside, we have to overcome the resistance around 101,000. And as soon as we do that, you can see this bullish scenario will come back to life. Otherwise, we are looking this as a reversal pattern. I mean, Bitcoin following a bearish continuation pattern, which is lining up parallelly. So these were some of the quick update that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please, guys, do not hesitate to destroy that like button. And to those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder, if you haven't claimed bonuses provided to our community members from Bybit, Phemex, OKX, then definitely check the video description. And by saying this, I'm signing out until next time. Bye-bye.